You could tell me, bro. We ain't like we at the TV station. Like, all right, yeah, waiting for you to say something to me. I'm still over here looking over stuff. So like, all right. So we'll go ahead and get crack-a-lacking. Shalom, Israel. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, up on the commanding GEN.YAHANNA. This is the Wednesday night law class. We're going to get in your questions, get into, a little bit of the law. Of course, it's everything. It's our life. You understand? According to the Most High, according to these scriptures. Everyone, of course, on the face of the earth hates the law. You know what I'm saying? Everyone hates discipline, hates to be told what to do. And that's what the law is put in place for. Men are put in place to be the law, to be the authority. You understand? We put on here on the earth just for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Women are not put here for no reason. We have a job to do, and that's to serve the Most High, Yahweh in the Hebrew. So we're going to get into some of that today. If you got any questions, I'll take a few minutes to get some questions, and then we'll go into a few scriptures, break those down. Y'all feel free to type your questions in on the chat. We'll keep an eye on those. And that's that. All right, so I'll give everyone a couple of seconds to get caught up, man, get your questions together, and we'll get on into it. Anybody in the room got questions?
I got a question, sir, but it's not like a cut and dry question. So the question is, it says,
Get a mic set up.
Oh shit, it's like I got it.
Sorry, sir. The question is, it's like, scriptures say that like a day for the Most High is like 1,000 years for us, right? So when it says, because like when he created everything, raised Adam up from the dust, it was him dealing with Adam and, making him understand his law, statutes, and commandments. And he did that, in a day. So was that like he was dealing with Adam for like 1,000 years till he finally got him right or something?
Okay, what happened on the 8th day? I mean, because if I understand your question, you're saying the 7th day when the Most High raised up Adam from the dust, is that saying that he dealt with him for 1,000 years? Like what? Just dealing with him, teaching him, or like what is like? What do you?
That's what I mean. Like dealing with him, making him understand. Adam coming to an understanding of the laws and how he should behave and what he should and should not do and stuff like that.
Okay. Like I said, okay. What does it say about the 8th day?
Genesis chapter 2 and verse 1. Okay, that's the 7th day. It's like
I was about to say.
Genesis chapter 2 and verse 3. And God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. Verse 4. These are the generations of the heavens. Sloppy, sir. What you asked me what happened on the 7th day, right?
8th day.
It doesn't, does it? Come.
Man, it's no 8th day.
That's what
I mean, you was looking it up, so I was gonna see if I thought maybe I was wrong or something. Huh? Okay, so that's the point. Like, okay, what you gotta like? Okay, this thing with the generations of the creation, the things the Most High did, right? It's just giving you a chronological order. You can't think of it like even like I believe where's that Thessalonians or Timothy, where it says a year or 1,000 years is like a day to the Most High. You know what I mean? Like, you can't think of it like that, because even in that scripture, it's just telling you that what you think is a long time is a very short time to the Lord. That's the spirit behind it. It's not giving you an actual number of days. Like, you count, okay, 24 hours to the Lord after the year 1,000. You understand? So it's not that. All right. It's basically just like with the creation. On the first day, the Lord did this. You know what I'm saying? And yes, a day to the Lord is way longer to us, right? So it could have been, 30 years, 100 years, 2,000 years. I don't know. It's just long as hell. However you perceive time as a human being, you understand? You know, our calendars and all of that is not the same here in America as it was at one. So all of this time is just relative, man. So to us, what I mean? He gonna be here for a minute. That's a fucking long time to us, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be, it's only gonna take me a minute. It's gonna be a short period of time, not necessarily 60 seconds. It's only gonna take me a minute. I'm gonna do that. Oh man, shit, I've been living here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different, it's just relative to, like your perception of how time is. So with this thing with Adam, like you're saying, on the seventh day was when the Lord raised him up. After all the creation and everything was done, on the seventh day, after everything was done, now he decides to take one of his creations, this man, and give him the law, statutes, and commandments. It don't take him 1,000 years to learn the law. You know what I mean? How long it took you? You know what I mean? How long did it take the children of Israel? You know what I'm saying? He's not teaching him. He just gives it to him on the seventh day. On the seventh day, he gives it to him. And from then, for the rest of his life, I don't think Adam lived 1,000 years. You understand? So you can't think of it like a certain dispensation of time like that. You just look at it like, after the Lord got finished creating everything, that he raised Adam up, and that's pretty much it. He gave him the laws, however long it took Adam to change his life and whatever, so we come into the I.S.U.P.K, and you in here for 90 days and you get your Hebrew name. You know what I'm saying? You in here for another however long it takes you, and you can teach. You know enough about the law in however long, how long was you a trooper before you took your test and passed it? You know what I'm saying? So it's just a certain dispensation of time, nothing deep like that. And we never in the truth, like the times in the Bible, we never look at it like what our clock says or what our calendar says. It's just, you get the point, you know what I'm saying? Like, for most things, it's just giving you a general understanding of what was going on. Saying the chronological order, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Okay. Any questions online? Any other questions in here? You got anything? Again, like I say, y'all feel free to ask your questions anytime. We're gonna go in today. I was just watching, man, daytime television, man. I don't work no 9 to 5, man. So daytime television, it'll jam you up if you're not careful, man. I feel sorry for these, these sisters who can't deal with it right, or these brothers that can't deal with it right. Because my goodness, it's a horrible thing, man. I was watching reruns of Steve Wilko's show, and it just, it did something to my damn spirit, man. Like, to the point where I was like, man, I gotta talk about this, man. So give y'all, like a little bit of it. It was some chick, I don't know if it was a sister or not. She's bringing her boyfriend on there because he's too controlling. He tells her what to wear, what not to wear, and she loves him so much, but that gave her the reason to go step out on him or something and have sex with somebody else because he was so controlling. He was this, that, and the other. So she had to go find somebody who, I believe that's what the case was. It sounds like it. They all about the same. But in this case, I just remember her saying, like, I'm too young. I don't need no man controlling me. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, this, that, and the third. So, I mean, of course, in America, they tell you exactly that. Of course, the audience is like, yeah, girl, all of that. You know what I'm saying? It becomes this whole big thing. And Steve is like, I hope every little girl in America is sitting here and is listening to you right now, man. And it hurt my stomach, man. It made me, you know what I'm saying? Made me cringe. Like, you know what? That's exactly what's happening, man. Like, these little girls listen to this nonsense. It sounds, everybody agrees with it. Sounds good. It sounds empowering and wonderful, and it's completely against the Most High. It is against Christ. It's against your household. It's against your children. It's against your husband, against your whole family. You know what I'm saying? Your whole nation, for us to carry ourselves without any boundaries, without any, you know what I'm saying, rules and regulations. And, you know what I'm saying? That brother cared for that woman. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want her to go out here and be perceived as a whore, or to be, let herself feel, empowered, and, she can do what she wants to. She want to go and get with another cat. That's her own business. He's trying to protect her, show her that, you know what I'm saying, like, you belong unto me. You are my woman. You know what I'm saying? I want you to do this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? He's not controlling her, making her do anything wrong. He's keeping her from dressing like a whore, or dealing with this bride who is going to, talk about her and have her depressed and, wanting to kill herself and do all other manner of, crazy things that a woman might want to do because somebody hurt her feelings or whatever the case is. So I just wanted to go into some of that today. I mean, because it's part of the law. You understand? Like, we'll start with that. Let's go to some of those women's scriptures. Give me like 1 Corinthians 11, of course. 11:3. We'll start with that and just move on through it, man, because these are very important, man. Sisters, this is for you today. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, this is also for you, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be addressing, what that woman said about no man should control her, or no man should, what, I don't even know if she said the word control. I forget how she said it. It was ignorant either way you look at it. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to prove it in the Bible. We're going to prove it based on what the Lord said, right? So,
I got it, sir.
Go ahead, Word.
1 Corinthians 11:3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Even the man has a head. A man has somebody who controls what he does. You understand? Who gives orders, who he should be taking orders from. You brothers, if you don't understand that, you're probably not in here. If you're in here, you should understand that. You know what I mean? You learn, one of the first things you learn in Hebrew is Khan, followed by Adawan, followed by another Khan. You understand? Because listen, you're going to learn how to follow orders. You're going to sir, yes, sir, all day long, because the head of every man is another man, namely a man by the name of Yahweh in Hebrew, you know what I'm saying, ignorantly called Jesus Christ. He's the head of every man. But you got a man at your job who's over you. You know what I'm saying? You got a man who carries a billy club and has sirens on the top of his car who's over you, or a president, or whatever else, man. For anybody to say that ignorant mess that she said, that no man should have control over her and determine what she's going to do. You can't go you can't go to the club, woman. I don't call it, you can't go to the club wearing what you want to wear. Why can the club owner tell you what to wear, but the man you laying down having sex with can't tell you that? It's ridiculous, man. It just sounds it's so stupid, man. It's why our families, our households are destroyed, man. Why our young daughters grow up to be whores and, baby mamas and what have you. You know what I'm saying? It's why these sons grow up, you know what I'm saying, like weak up under a woman, you know what I'm saying? Because she took her power. She goes against the Most High and Christ and you as well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, that's, like the beginning of our problem. You understand? So, like it says, I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ. Keep going.
Oh, God. And the head of the woman is the man.
Read it again. And
the head of the woman is the man.
Of the woman is the man. You understand? Like, even if you're not married, even if you don't have a particular husband. There's a man, sister, who's over you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It starts out with your father. You know what I'm saying? You go on to school or wherever, you know what I mean? Like, it's always going to be a man sitting in control. You know what I'm saying? They've been trying to fight that for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need a woman president. We need a woman ruler. Women should rule the world. You know, this, that, and the third. It's never going to happen. I love to break it to you. You understand? But it's never going to happen because it's almost innate. We can't get away from it, man. You understand? We can blow smoke up your behind all day and tell you that a woman is equal to a man. You know what I'm saying? A woman can do whatever a man can do. The fact of the matter is, you cannot do everything a man can do. You understand? You're not supposed to do everything that a man does. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that woman is supposed to be controlled by this man. It is not what is it, like a empowering situation? Like, it's not for you. Your power is somewhere else. Your power is in that meek and that quiet spirit. Your power is in the ability for you to be able to honor authority the way you're supposed to. You understand? Like, how many times have you seen a woman get off on a traffic stop because she know how to talk to that police officer? You know what I'm saying? Them tears get to flowing or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your power. You know what I'm saying? You want to be empowered? Don't try to lace up no combat boots. That's not for you to do. You understand? Read it from that last verse one more time.
Oh, God. And the head of the woman is the man. Mm-hmm. And the head of Christ is God.
Right. Even Christ, the king of this earth, has a head, has someone who is in charge and controlling him and what he does. So how in the world can this woman say, no man should be controlling me? I don't think that no man should be telling me what to do, what I should wear, what I shouldn't wear, this, that, and the third. We all have, you know what I'm saying? You can't, you know what I mean? The oppressor says you can't go outside and walk around naked. You can't. You got to put some clothes on. What I tell you, girl, your cleavage is showing too much. Put some damn clothes on. Now I'm the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't go out like that. They'll lock your behind up in jail somewhere for walking around naked. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, your mothers, your aunties, you know, these talk show hosts, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know, women's lib activists or whatever is going to tell you that that's right, girl. You know what I'm saying? Don't you let no man control you. Don't you let no man tell you what to do. This, that, and the third. What the hell do you think he was created for? What the hell do you think? What is his purpose? What do you think that them muscles is for? What do you think that bass in his voice is for? What do you think his sheer size and weight is about? For him to tell you what to do and to be able to enforce it. Because guess what? You could be the man, and if that woman, if the Lord intended for her to be empowered and not to listen, he would have made her bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? She'd be walking around with all the muscles or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the Lord wanted you to run things, guess what? You'd have some tanks out. You know what I'm saying? You'd have a military that followed every order that you gave them. But the bottom line, there's a man running this show. You understand? And it's because the Lord set it up that way. And for every man, Christ is your head. You don't get to call every shot. And even for Christ, the Most High is running this whole show. You understand? It's rank and order. You understand? So, I mean, like, as long as that cat ain't telling you to do anything that's going to hurt you or that goes against the Most High, you are supposed to follow. He is supposed to control what it is you do. You understand? Is there any more on that?
That's
all right. Okay, so you can drop that. Give me what's the other one I need? Get what you got for me, officer.
I got Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22.
Sound good.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 5, and verse 22.
And please, hey, listen, make sure you keep checking that chat for me, because if anybody got something to say, man, listen, I hope every sister in all of Florida can hear what the hell is going on, because I know some of y'all, most of y'all know what it is, man, but you know, in the back of your mind, you know, what your mama said last week is still coming up, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we here for, to, you know, dispel and disprove, you know what I'm saying, any lies that anyone is telling you. When Steve Wilkos said, I hope that every little girl in America hears what you're saying and they care. This big old brolic white boy, corn-fed white boy, is like, yeah, a woman should run her, her own. Listen, I understand. No man should make you do, something that I was almost gonna say that you don't want to do, but that sounds too much like that. Like, okay, like you shouldn't, like if a man can't make you have sex with him, okay, like a man can't force you to I don't know, give me some other stuff, man. Like what would a man ask a woman to do that she don't want to do, or tell her to do that? I don't know. I mean, except for don't walk out here half naked, you know what I'm saying? Or I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, you laying down, you trusting this man to have sex with him, or to, you know what I'm saying, live in the same house, sleep next to him, but he can't tell you that, nah, I don't want you going here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you going out with your friends tonight. Nah, damn that. You know what I mean? Stay on, you know what I mean? Like, listen, if you want to, you can go ahead and do it. That man can't force you. If that man wants to do something with you or whatever, I understand. But listen, don't act like that's not his job. Don't act like he's wrong for telling you, you know what I'm saying, what it is he wants you to do. That's absolutely his job. His job is to protect you. Matter of fact, when the brother finishes reading that, if you can give me if she will not go, the other one, that one, and then there's another one that's saying keep a hedge about her, like both of those. They're two different ones. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let the brother go ahead and finish this one in Ephesians. Started from the top. You know what I'm saying?
Come, sir. Wow. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, and verse 20. Mm-hmm. Give thanks always for all things unto God and the Father in the name of Yahawashi. Mm-hmm. Submit yourselves one to another in the fear of God. Listen, that's what we just read in 1 Corinthians. Like, this is a perfect follow-up on what we just read. The head of every man is Christ. Every man, you got marching orders. What you're supposed to do is follow the men all the way up, you know what I'm saying, to Christ, right? Every man has a head. Every woman has a head. That's the man. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because, listen, every man should be willing to die for that woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing should happen to your woman before it happens to you. If something happens to your woman, you should be dead already. You understand? Well, that's what our head did. That's what Christ did. Christ died for you so that you didn't have to die. Before you die, he's going to die first. You know what I'm saying? That's what the cost to be the boss is, right? So this scripture right here, submit yourselves one unto another, meaning this, in rank and in order. Everybody can't submit to everybody, but I've got men that are over me. There are men who outrank me, who I submit myself to. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we could fight all day. Me and, Captain Tazariak can go at it all day if I wanted, or I could submit myself. You know what I'm saying? If I were to get raised over him, he would submit himself to me, because that's what the Most High call for us to do. You know what I'm saying? Submit one to another. You understand? Every woman should submit. Every sister in here is, pure gold. You know what I'm saying? They in here concert, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Why? Because they submit themselves. She can fight all she wants to. Probably be a losing battle, maybe, more than likely, 9 times out of 10, but she submits herself. You know what I'm saying? A wife submits herself to that husband. He doesn't come and beat her over the head with a club and take her. You know what I'm saying? She has to submit to him. She has to give herself over to him and over to that authority and over to whatever, children she's going to carry or whatever disease the nigga might have, whatever have you. You understand? Keep going. What's up? The book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 20, 21. Submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of God.
Right, in the fear of the Most High, man. Why? Because the Lord said it. That's the fear of the Most High. We're just following what he says so we don't have to deal with the consequences, i.e. being a baby mama, raising 3 different kids by 4 different niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is impossible. I don't know if y'all caught that. We're raising 3 different kids and you out here by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it behooves you to listen to what the Most High said and stay with that one cat and do what the hell, submit yourself. You know what I'm saying? In the fear of the Most High. Keep going.
Verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as unto the Lord.
Right. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as if he is the Lord. You understand? Like, I'm not listening to you because you are the Lord. I'm listening to you because the Lord says it. You know what I'm saying? So now if I respect you, in other words, if I'm the female, if I respect my husband, that means I respect the Most High. That's what it is. If you've got a manager at your job, if you respect him, that means you respect the CEO. You know what I'm saying? On up the line. You know what I'm saying? The CEO ain't got to be there. You know what I'm saying? The owner don't have to be there for you to show that, man, I love this company. I want to do anything for this company. I want to help it grow and be whatever. Cool. Listen to your manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Well, men were set up, if you will, to be that manager, right? So wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as if it's the CEO, as if he's your boss at work, because you for sure listen to that. Listen to him all day. You know what I'm saying? You come home to that Negro, and it's a big problem. You understand? Like, it's ridiculous, you know? Keep going.
Verse 23. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body.
That's what it is. I just explained that. You know what I'm saying? Because all this goes together. That's what 1 Corinthians 11 was saying, was that because the man is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church is the men, is those brothers that, you know, set up these schools, you know what I'm saying? Teach in these schools or what have you. You know what I'm saying? He's the head of these men. Well, the man is the head of that woman the same way. And he's the savior of the body. You know what I mean? The same way Christ did it for us, we're supposed to do it for our women. You know what I'm saying? For our children, we're supposed to do the exact same thing. That's why she should honor you as the Lord, because you're willing to give your life for her. You shouldn't be telling her anything that goes against the Most High. You shouldn't be telling her anything that's going to hurt her or, you know what I'm saying, put her life in jeopardy or what have you. You understand? Keep going.
The book of Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 24. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything.
Right. Yeah, in all things, everything, not just what you want and the things that you like, but anything this man tells you, and everything that he's telling you, you should be subject unto him, right? Like, it doesn't matter, as long as it's not going against the Most High, meaning it's against the laws of the Lord, or if it's going to hurt you, right? If it's going to kill you, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't, you know, that's not what his job is. His job is the exact opposite. He's the savior of the body. So if he's telling you to do anything that's going to hurt you, you know what I'm saying? That's obviously not somebody who serves the Most High or who loves you, gives a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? But if that man is telling you, you know, don't wear that out, baby. That's too revealing. You know what I'm saying? That's just somebody that loves you. That's just somebody who cares about you. He don't want me showing off my breasts to everyone else out here in the world. How dare he? I can wear whatever I want. What do you mean it's too tight on my butt? You just jealous. Yes. Yes, I am. I surely am. I don't want every man looking at my woman like a piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? The scripture says the Most High is a jealous power. Yes, I'm jealous. I'm just like the Lord. That's why you should submit yourself unto me as the Lord, because I'm the same way. It's the same exact thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But this kingdom, this place, this government will tell your woman that she should never listen to you. And what ends up happening? You leave, or she leaves. You know what I'm saying? Now she don't know who the baby daddy is or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a mess out here because of this confusion, because we don't understand the laws, statutes, and commandments that have to do with rank and order, with how this hierarchy goes down. You know what I'm saying? It's not a democracy under the Lord. You understand? All right. So any more on that?
Nah, that's it, sir.
All right. You got the one in Ecclesiasticus?
Come on, sir.
All right. Let's get that. Tell them where you at.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 and verse 25.
Which one is this one?
That is the liberty.
Okay, solid, perfect. All right, so we in the Apocrypha in Ecclesiasticus,
Chapter 25 and verse 25.
chapter 25 and verse 25. All right, go ahead whenever you're ready, boo. I'll catch you. This is a hardcore scripture right here, man. All of Ecclesiasticus, man. Solomon had a bunch of women to deal with. So
25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
Right, give the water no passage, neither. Okay, start me up. Start me up at. See, this is all good, man. Love this one. Okay. Let's read the whole nine. Good night.
24.
I'm already way above that, nigga. So no. All right, man. We're gonna go to the age old. This is one of one of the first ones I learned coming into truth. So we're gonna go all the way back here since it's in the same chapter. Go to verse 16. This is a hardcore one right here. Now it's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? When I read this, I ain't gonna lie.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25 and verse 16. All can have it. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
Man, like I said, when I first heard this one, I was like, man, somebody feels me, man. Somebody felt me 3,000 years ago, man. Like, so where is this lion and this dragon at? Because I need to go. I had to get up out of here, man. I would rather keep house with a lion and a dragon than to be in the house with a wicked woman. Why? Because it's nothing but grief and stress and battling all the time, man. There's nothing worse than having a household where the two of you don't get along, where you don't understand your rank, your order, your place. And so we just bumping heads all the time. The scriptures we just read were saying submit. Like somebody gotta submit. Right. Now it's either gonna be you or it's gonna be me. More than likely, it's gonna be you than me. You know what I'm saying? That's an old Jay-Z song. I don't know if y'all know that one, man. But it ain't gonna be me, bro. As a man, I'm not. So guess what? We just gonna be fighting, man. If you so strong-willed and empowered and independent, no sweat. You're gonna really be independent in about 2 seconds, because I'd rather live with a lion and a dragon than to be here with your loud mouth behind. That's just what it is, right? Keep going.
Come. Verse 17. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth.
All right, y'all know what that is. What is that?
Mood swings.
Okay, but yeah, you going a little bit too far. Let's keep it real simple. What is that? Read it one more time.
Come. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth.
You got it, trooper.
Make her look ugly.
Basically, that's better. Like, okay, like you ever seen a beautiful woman, but she's evil as shit, like she's just like stuck up and this, that, and the third, like she evil as hell, but she's, you know, physically beautiful, but it changes her countenance. You know what her countenance is, right? Somebody should have already looked that up, but right, it changes, it darkens her countenance. It makes it look like, in other words, you can see how evil she is. You can see how, you know what I'm saying, like You know, hey sis, how you doing? Hey, my name is Shawar. How you doing? Just darkens everything about her because like she's so the stuff. You know what I mean? Like to her. Go ahead. You got it. What's countenance?
Countenance. A person's face or facial expression.
That's the part you need, the facial expression. Right? Like that expression is dark. You know what I'm saying? Like it just looks like, you know what I'm saying? Like who wants to deal with that? You know what I'm saying? This is your woman in the house. I ain't talking about this some rando. You know what I'm saying? This is the woman in your house, man. If you got a wicked woman, you got to deal with this all the time. I might as well live with a lion. Where is this dragon at? And I keep asking for it. Come on.
If I may say, yeah, it's just like when you talking to a pretty woman and she start doing all that facial expression, it just changes her whole feature.
They don't even know it. They don't even know it. They don't even know what they're doing, bro. They can't see themselves. You'll be like, geez, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not, it's not just you. It's not just me. This is age old. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Solomon talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is wisdom he's writing down so that we'll have it thousands of years later. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather dwell with a lion or a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of that woman changes her face. You know what I'm saying? And darkness her countenance. So her face goes from being the most beautiful to it just looks disgusting. You just look, the brother said it perfectly, you look ugly. She's not ugly. You see it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
God. Verse 18. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, yo, man, I just came across your wife, man. I just said what's up to her. Asked her if she wanted help with her bags. And then she gave me the most. He gonna be like, I know. I deal with this in the house while I'm here with y'all. Nigga, I had to go, man. Like it's horrible, man. Like nobody wants to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather live with a lion. Keep going.
God. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Right, and everybody knows that saying, right? Like, fury hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Y'all ever heard that? In other words, hell ain't shit compared to your woman being mad. Because if you got a wicked, angry woman, brother, she comes up with the worst things you would never do to her. Now, I can tell some stories. Y'all probably even heard a few of them. You would never do that. Her, she will cut your rod off, and then she will burn your clothes. You know what I mean? Like she will, report you to the authorities and give some false accusation about you. All the wickedness of a woman is unmatched. You understand? Like, and so that's why I said, like, women, the sisters that come into the truth, they're like pure gold because it must have took a lot. for you to give up all of that empowerment and all of that. She's a woman. There's never a reason. Yes, it is. I can think of a million, but here she's God. You understand? Well, to us, in the truth, the Most High is, you know what I'm saying, God. You know what I'm saying? Like there is no, the rank and order is not confused in here, but Solomon is sitting here telling, exactly like it is. Her the wickedness of a woman changed her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among the neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. All right. So let what somebody who basically let her get what she deserves. That's basically what it's saying. You know what I'm saying? Let the portion what a sinner is supposed to get. Let her get that for just being wicked. You know what I'm saying? Just for being evil. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Come. Verse 20. As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
1 second. Shalom, sir. You have to have worked out. Casa, already on it. Yes, sir. Come on. Go ahead. Where we at?
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25 and verse 20.
Okay. Catch up with you real quick. 25 and 20. All right, go ahead.
As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
Go ahead.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure.
Right. You know, a woman is worth more than just, you know what I mean, sex. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to be a helpmeet to you. You know what I mean? Like, she was given to you to help you, to serve the Most High. You know what I mean? Like, that is her purpose, to be under you. And you're supposed to be a righteous leader. You're supposed to serve the Most High, and she is going to help you in any way you need. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if it's, you know, cooking up a meal for your brothers when they come through or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But she is supposed to be your helpmeet. Okay? So let's go ahead and drop down to where you at? Verse 21? Yeah, okay, keep going.
Verse 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
What does that mean if she maintain her husband? Look that up. Look up that, because that's, you know, that's her trying to assert authority over her man.
I got it, sir.
Go ahead.
And let's Google. Maintain, cause or enable a condition or state of affairs to continue. Definition 2, provide with necessities for life or existence.
Okay. Read it from the top again, the verse you was at.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 verse 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
Keep going.
A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart.
Yeah. That's what a wicked woman will do. She'll beat you down. She'll beat a brother down. You know what I mean? Like, and like his courage, you know what I mean? Like, she won't lift him up. She won't help him. She won't, you know, be what he needs her to be when he needs her to be it. She's only thinking about herself. She's selfish, and she's only thinking about what she can gain and what she needs and what she wants him to do for her. And that's, you know what I mean? Like, that's not a woman's place, according to these words. Keep reading.
Oh, God. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you already, like, you wounded. You know what I mean? Like, you come back, you go out slave and whatever it is, you come back and you know what I mean. You need her to have that pot of food fixed. You know what I mean, like had the water running for the bath or whatever, and she don't want to even do that. Now you know what I mean, like you more weaker than you was because now you got to come home. You got what the hell is she there for? You know what I mean. She's supposed to be there to help you, strengthen you. You know what I mean, like. It tells you that's what, you know what I mean? Like, that's what Eve was supposed to be to Adam. You know what I mean? Help me. And if she's not doing that, then, you know what I mean? Like, she's a wicked woman. And that's what we've been reading, right, the whole time.
Right.
It's locked. No sweat. All right. Where we leaving off at? It's locked.
Yeah. Verse 23, sir.
Listen, I answer to men over me. You know what I'm saying? Middle of the class, don't give a damn. I don't care about your mama talking to you, whoever. I got ranking order. I got priorities that I got to deal with, man. Now, if I can do it, why the hell? What's wrong with everybody else, man? Like, we all the same, man. We submit one unto another. So where we at?
Ecclesiastes 25 and 23.
Hold up, I ain't seen. Was that where I was at before? We went through that, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh man, did I miss some good ones on that? I know we didn't get to the meat of it yet, but I know throughout that whole thing, that's why I kept going up. Mm-hmm. I was on 21.
No, 20.
And y'all read down through what?
To 23.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm sure in the shock gave y'all the whole rundown, man. Go ahead and pick me up on 23, Baba Shah.
A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart.
Man. A wicked woman abateth the courage, right? What does that mean? Anybody understand what that means? Did the shock already break this down? What? Yeah, abateth the courage, man. Like, okay, you ever seen like okay, you see how brothers are like effeminate, like soft up under their woman. You know what I'm saying? Like they're afraid to hurt her feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't want the lady of the house, this, that, and the third. That's because you got a wicked woman that does not respect your authority, that does not respect you as a man. So now you submitted unto her. You giving her everything you got, and like, oh no, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Not that what you're doing is wrong. It's just that she don't like it. My God, my woman is not happy with that, so I'm not going to do that. So now you's a straight bitch out here, you know what I'm saying? Because you have no courage. You don't want your woman to even be mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're afraid of a pretty little woman being mad at you. You understand? Like I could give a damn. You know what I'm saying? If my woman is such a whore, if she's going to go and sleep with somebody because she's mad at me, that's not the one. I'm not afraid to lose her. I'm not afraid of her being mad at me. I'm not afraid of her whooping my butt. Like, what are you afraid of? Why is your courage gone, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man? Like, what happened to us? You know what I'm saying? I tell you what happened to us. You let Steve Wilkos and all of these, whatever else tell you how you supposed to, deal with your people, with your woman. You know what I'm saying? What type of man you're supposed to be. All right. Y'all got a bait yet? A bait would probably be not a bait, right? Okay.
A bait of something perceived as hostile, threatening, or negative, become less intense or widespread. Second definition. Cause to become smaller or less intense.
Right, that's the one. That's the one right there. Read it again.
Cause to become smaller or less intense.
So a wicked woman causes your courage to become smaller, to become less intense. You're approachable. You know what I'm saying? You're this, that, and the third. Like, you know what I mean? I just got finished talking to the general, and he was like, I know it's hard for you, you know what I'm saying? But it's better if they don't like you, but they respect what it is you're trying to do. I'm like, yeah, it's what I got to deal with all the time. I don't care, though. That's just how it is. I don't care if they don't like me. Who cares? Just me. You know what I mean? It's just funny. He just now said that, So that's what it is. Like, he knows how, y'all look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows it. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all have gone to, you know, the general and talk. I don't care. He gonna tell me about it. You ain't hiding nothing. You might as well came to me, but whatever. So my courage is not made smaller because you don't like it, because, you know, it bothers you. You know what I'm saying? Least of all for this wonderful, dainty, sweet smelling woman that I got at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not going to abate my courage. But for a weak man, for a man that doesn't deserve to, you know what I'm saying, be a husband or to be a father, that wicked woman can be something else. You know what I'm saying? So like it's saying right here, man, a wicked woman abateth the courage and does what? What's the other part of that?
Maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart.
Oh man, that nigga's, he's messed up in the head. You know what I'm saying? That wounded heart. It's just, yeah, he's messed up, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
And that's us, man. That's, man, especially Negroes in America, man. Like us in America, I think we're worse off. You know what I'm saying? In other places, is there, I mean, like, is it like that? Is it like that for the brothers in Haiti? Oh, they weak as hell too? Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's like that everywhere. I don't know. But goddamn, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that for us trying to please that woman, for trying to make her happy because she is so beautiful, because she does, you know, carry our kids for 9 months, and you know what I mean, like this and that and the third when she feels like it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you feel like, you know, you can't be the man that you're supposed to be. And those men who dare, who have the audacity to stand up and be a damn man and tell his woman, like, nah, you ain't wearing that. You cannot wear that shit. Nah, girl, go change. Go put something else on. For you to have the audacity to do that, you're not a real man. Right. That's not a real man lets his woman do whatever the hell she wants to. A real man lets his woman go out when she wants to and end up on Maury. Them the niggas they clap for when he come in. Yeah, he's just wonderful. He doesn't know that I've been sleeping with every goddamn body, but yeah. Stupid. Anyway, here's the point, man. We can't be that. You know what I'm saying? Your courage can't, you know, be abated. You cannot, you know, let, you know, the type of women that you have change what you are. Like, in the truth, we can have a wicked woman. It ain't no sweat. We'll still be hardcore killers at the end of the day, because why? We respect what the Most High says, and the Most High requires you to be who you are. He requires you to be the head of that woman. If she don't like it, let her go. You know what I'm saying? Which we're gonna get to that part if that's not right here. Is that here? Give me that one next. Oh, that's here?
26.
Okay, cool. Keep reading.
Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. This
is Solomon summing it up. Like, I know you got a rough woman at home, and I know it's gonna make you feel a certain way, but niggas stand strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hold the line, brother. You a whole man out here, maybe with testosterone and bass in your voice. You understand? Like, hold the line. Here is what you need to. Here's the sum up of the woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Read it again.
Of the woman came the beginning of sin.
In other words, what? A lot of people don't get this. A lot of people, like especially sisters, they hate this verse right here because it sounds so bad. But really, you know what it is? What is this? What is this? Of the woman, what?
Came the beginning of sin.
So what does that mean?
Come on, sir. That's talking about, so like when Eve listened to another man, they still listen to her husband.
That's true, but what does that mean about Eve, though?
So like she's the first one that sinned against the Most High.
That's true, but what does that mean? Like, what is it? When I say what does it mean, I mean, like, what can you tell by that, right? Like, if they could try to look at it in another circumstance, in another situation, right? And it would probably be easier if we could get it. But like, when I say what does that mean? Okay, if me and my son, what?
I was gonna say, like, if she'll sin against the Most High, she'll definitely sin against you.
Yeah, but that's not what that, like, what do you see about her? Okay.
I mean, she's the reason, because she didn't listen, she didn't follow the the man and she went and disobeyed the man, that causes.
Why did she disobey the man?
Because she listened to the serpent.
True. Why did she listen to the serpent? Go ahead, Up.
Because she wanted the authority. She wanted to usurp authority.
She definitely did. Who else okay, let me ask you this way. Who else does that sound like in your lives or anything that you've seen or you've experienced? Where is that most prevalent? Where do you see that the most?
In the Black Hispanic community.
Okay. Yeah, but no. Where do you see that most?
A child?
Yeah. So what is that? Why does your child not listen to you? Why does your child want to usurp authority over you? Because they're young and they're weak and they don't know any better. You understand? It's like it's okay. In other words, Eve was just a weaker vessel, right? That's what it says in Peter, right? Like, we have to honor her as the weaker vessel. I don't put that on my child. If my child goes in the store and steals something out the store, guess who pays for it? Nigga, I do. I got to pay for it. I can't put that on my child and be like, oh, because of you. Now he's saying like at the end of the day, what this is saying is just that basically you should be looking at this woman like she is weaker. You know what I'm saying? And of course, anybody can tell her anything and she'll believe it. Your child, anybody can tell them anything and they'll believe it. They will go, and if Johnny told you to jump off the bridge, would you do it? Probably would. Because he's a kid. He's stupid. He's young. He's weak. He has no fight about him. Well, I don't expect my woman to be that. Of course she listened to them. Somebody told her she could be empowered and she could be strong and she can get. Go ahead. What does it say that you would be like gods? You would be like that's what they told her. Of course she believed it. She thought she could pass you when the Lord already got it set up. You know what I'm saying? And that should be expected, right? Like it's just I don't blame her for that. But like what Solomon is saying is this is what you got to realize. Of the woman came the beginning of sin. This is the first one to break the rules. Like she broke them first because she was weaker than you. She was weaker in spirit. She was weaker in strength. So guess what? It's your job as a parent to protect them. If you got self-control and discipline, then you got to help her. You got to tell her what to do and what not to do, just like your kid. And watch them. Supervise. Make sure. What are you doing? Who are you on the phone with? Hey, JoJo got to get off the phone in a second now. All right, y'all be good. You better get them grades. I'm watching. Don't take your word about nothing because nigga, it's my job to protect you. And if something happens, if I end up on Maury, it's my own damn fault down there. If I didn't do all of these things. Now, if I did all of these things and she still want to go do what she want to do, that's your business. If I tell you no, don't go out with that on. She go out with that on anyway, that's her business. If I tell her no, you need to stay in tonight and she still go, nigga, I'm absolved of everything. You tell your kids, no, you're not going out nowhere. And they sneak out the window, nigga, that's not your fault. Something happened to that kid, that wasn't your fault. But if you didn't tell them, it's on you. Give me that. Okay, you go hold the one for me, right, Michelle? Somebody give me the one. I believe it's in Ezekiel. What? No. You got one you holding for me?
No, I got some that I'll just have.
Okay, hold that and give me the Ezekiel one. I want to go there with Ezekiel 30. I don't know, 36 maybe. If you warn them, then you say, then you.
The blood is out of your hands.
Yeah, that one. But I'm going somewhere else right now. You keep reading in Ecclesiastes. I'm gonna have him get that just for the thing, for the point. Pick it up at that last part about Eve.
Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
And through her we all died, man. Like, listen, you keep following that woman, you are headed for a certain death. You understand? Like that's how through her you're gonna die. Through her, like through Adam following his woman, we're all dying. Because if she would have just did it, we'd have been straight. But through him following that woman, now we're all dead. You understand? Like now we're all the walking dead is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like we're all jammed up. We're all in, poverty and whatever else, you understand? So by listening and following her and her philosophy and what she likes and what she wants to do, nigga, you will be the walking dead. You know what I mean? So stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sisters, stop trying to run things is the point that you should get from this. You know what I'm saying? You was the first one not to understand that the law, statutes, and commandments was most important. You know what I'm saying? That your man was put in that position for a reason. And even in 2021, you still trying to fight against these ordinances, against these, you know what I'm saying, these rules and these commandments. Listen, it's time to fall back. You understand? So keep going from there.
Come. Verse 25.
Submit yourself. That's it.
Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
Mm-hmm.
If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh.
Right. This is when, brothers is just, getting rid of these wicked women all the time. If she don't want to listen, cut her off. That's what these brothers was on. Like, forget that. You know what I'm saying? Because it should never have been that way. All right. And to keep from killing somebody or kicking somebody's teeth in, Moses allowed the brothers to go ahead and just write her a bill of divorcement and cut her off. Right. So when it say verse 25, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. So just like you would dam up a river or something, like not letting the water pass, not letting, you know what I'm saying, you trying to keep all the water in your sink, you know what I'm saying, and you put the stopper down, you know what I'm saying? Well, you got to be a stopper to your woman if she wants to gad abroad. You can't give her the ability, you trying to keep that water. I need this water. I'm washing up. Good, you know what I'm saying? The water keep going out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to put a stopper here to keep it from going. Well, this is what a man's job is. As a husband, your job is to not let a wicked woman, what does it say? A wicked woman liberty to gad abroad, to go where she wants to go, to do what she wants to do. You should tell her there's nothing wrong with that, brother. You are not, an insecure punk because you tell your woman what you want to tell her. You understand? Like if you really love your woman, you would try to protect her. You would try to keep her, on this level up here, as opposed to just being seen as some tramp in the street. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody looking at my woman like that. I want her to be seen as a wife and as a mother and as a lady, you know what I'm saying, as a princess. I don't want you to be seen like the rest of these. I want you to be seen like Cardi B. Don't you know what we look at Cardi B as? The hell? You want to be, you stupid, bro. Listen, don't give her liberty because she's stupid. You know what I'm saying? If she's a wicked woman, don't give her the liberty. In other words, doesn't mean stand in front of the door and stop her. It's not what it means. It means don't give her your permission. If she does it, it should be because she's going against what you told her. Like, I told you, don't put that on. I told you, don't go there. And if she does it, I didn't give her permission to do that. You should have permission. You know what I mean? If you don't, listen, that's what this next verse is saying. It says, and if she go not as thou wouldest have her, meaning you wasn't standing in front of the door. The door was there the whole time. If she doesn't do what you want her to do, if she decides to go gad abroad, it's better if you just leave. It's better if you just leave her alone. Now, you can't do that now, brothers. You cannot leave your woman alone. Just saying, this is how it was. This is how, you know what I'm saying, for the hardness of your heart, so that sisters didn't end up, stinking somewhere. Moses was like, for the hardness of your heart, I allowed you to give them a bill of divorcement so that you're not beating the hell out the woman because she don't want to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Let her go. You know what I'm saying? And let her, you know what I mean? What that scripture say, let the unbelieving depart. We'll get that one next too. All right, so we'll go from here. You got something for me out?
Come on, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Mother won't be in your hands.
Okay. What's the one I just said? Let the unbelieving depart. Was that 1 Corinthians 7? Go ahead.
Book of Ecclesiastes. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Did you say chapter 3 out?
Come.
Okay. Let's give everybody a chance to get there, though.
Come.
Chapter 3 and what verse?
Chapter 3 and verse 17, sir.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Read it again.
Come. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Yeah, this does not say daughter of man. Like, it's your job, brothers, to do this. You are the watchman. It's your job to, you know what a watchman does. You know what I'm saying? Like, shamar, that's what we call it in Hebrew. That's the word, shamar. We watch. We make sure we're the guards. We're the bodyguards. We are the watchman. It was a watchtower, right? You would sit up and watch everything that's going on, any threats that are coming to our nation, to our people, to our city. We watched it. Well, the Most High is saying that he made you, son of men, the watchman, son of man, talking about Ezekiel right here, but he made you the watchman of Israel. It's your job to take care of them, not just the children, not just the sisters. I'm the watchman of you brothers in here. As I said, when we come in here, that's one of the first things we learn is kind out of one kind. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the men that are over me, they watch for my life. You understand? Keep going.
Come, sir. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me.
And give them what?
Warning from me.
That's all you got to do, Akim. Just let her know, like, nah, don't put that on. Listen, stuff you don't want to happen. People going to talk, you know what I'm saying? Let me give you this warning, man. Listen, you're supposed to be listening to me. If you don't listen to me, the Lord going to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole bunch of different warnings that are out there, but it's our job to do it. You ain't got to listen. Hell, you ain't listening. Ain't no black snake moan. Ain't nobody putting no chains on you. You understand? If you don't want to hear, go ahead and go. But I got to do my job. I got to tell you. You know what I'm saying? And that brother that I seen on the Steve Wilco show, he told her she can think whatever she wants. She's independent. Ain't shouldn't no man be telling her no sweat. Well, he don't give a damn about that. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, everybody making him out to be the bad guy because he's doing what the Lord said without even knowing it. He didn't even know. He's just doing it naturally. He just naturally cares. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speak to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
All right, man. So listen, that's what we cannot do, man. Our courage can't be abated because your woman is gonna have an attitude with you and she ain't gonna talk to you for 25 minutes or whatever the case may be. If you are that bitch made, you understand? Like if you are that soft to where somebody having an attitude with you and not liking you, you know what I'm saying, would make you risk their life and then yours on top of it, man, you don't deserve to wear no crown. You don't deserve to be no watchman. You don't deserve to be no husband, no father, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, everybody's in danger up under your dumb behind. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what this is saying. The Lord has made us watchmen, and he's giving us warning that we're supposed to let these sisters know. We're supposed to let them know, like, yo, You're gonna be seen like Cardi B out here, man. Before long, you're gonna have 13 baby daddies. After that, you might end up with AIDS and be the hell up out of here. Now, I could tell her, or I can let her go do all of the things that she wants to do because she's an independent woman. And who the hell am I to tell her anything? But here's the thing: she's gonna die because the Lord said it. And then on top of that, you're going to be blamed for it. You're going to be blamed for you not teaching your children, yo, you don't steal. You know what I'm saying? You don't do this. You don't do that. If you do this, this is what's going to happen. Now your child is going to die because you're a horrible father. You understand? Your wife is going to die because you're a horrible husband. Your brothers and your sisters are going to die because you're a horrible brother. On top of that, you're going to be blamed for it, and you know what I'm saying? You got your price to pay too. So keep reading. That's what we get into.
Oh, slap, sir.
If you got it, go ahead, Trooper. Go ahead and read it. You got it?
Kind of, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there you go.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul.
Right. If you warn the wicked and he decides not to listen to you, that's on him. This is quick as I can make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you warn him and he decides not to listen to you, no sweat, brother. You did your job. You know what I'm saying? He's going to die in his iniquity, but you are safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord is not going to be coming for you because you did your job. You did what he called for you to do. So, listen, your woman don't want to listen. That wicked woman you got at the house don't want to hear nothing you got to say. No sweat. You told her, didn't you? Done and done, brother. You know what I'm saying? Kick the dust off your feet as a testimony, man, and keep it pushing. You understand? So, you drop that. Where else we at? Where I got? I know I got a ton of.
1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 15.
Oh yeah.
15 will start at 10.
All right, wherever you think. All right, Sonya, I ain't even there.
All right. 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 10. And unto the married I command, yet not I, but the Lord. Let not the wife depart from her husband. But, and if she depart, let her remain unmarried, or be reconciled to her husband. And let not the husband put away his wife.
Right, like you're gonna deal with situations in relationships where, you know, even if you've got a halfway decent husband, a halfway decent wife, whatever the case may be, right? And you dealing with that person and y'all like, man, you get on my damn nerves. I don't even want to listen to you. I don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you depart, like meaning separate, you can separate for a time. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like, you know what, we just need some time apart. You know, it's just that both of y'all are weak, really. You know what I'm saying? That's what that really means. But it's no problem. There's nothing wrong with being weak. When I say that, I'm just saying like it's not nothing serious. It's just you have a weakness, you know what I'm saying, that you're not able. That brother's not ready to fight. He don't want to really fight with her. He don't want to argue and go back and forth with her because it seems wrong for him, the way he was brought up. I'm not going to argue. Okay. You think that? I will argue. I will argue all damn day. Why? Why would you argue? Any of you brothers, sisters, why would you argue? Not putting you on the spot. Just, hey, if you wanted something, why would you argue?
I mean, I feel like in the nature, women, we're very argumentative regardless of what it is, even if it makes sense or not. So it's hard to say why. It's just, I think naturally we're more.
You just want to. You just want to argue. You don't think, okay, you don't think about why you argue. It can be anything. You're just going to argue. Okay.
I've noticed this pattern, and a lot of times it's,
True that. Okay, but what about when you are being rational? Any rational reasons why you would argue? That's what I was asking. Maybe I asked it wrong. Why? Yeah, what would make sense? Like, this is why I'm arguing.
Okay, you didn't finish the laundry.
No.
All right, so sister said, because I ain't finished the laundry. Good night. Well, you be arguing somebody mess with me, but I meant really like, okay, what general thing? Like, why would, what would make my argument? All right, man, maybe I should just answer, because the way I be asking questions sometimes, I don't know. Y'all got something? You got something? Go ahead.
I would say I would argue because I know I'm right.
Because he know he right? He's gonna argue because he know he right. That's more like what I'm on. Like, that's the reason why I argue, because I care that much about what I'm saying. I really think that what I'm saying is right. Like, that's the only reason I'm gonna argue. I'm gonna argue something that I think I'm right on. I could be wrong, but you're gonna have to prove it to me. Like, that's why I argue. Now, if I didn't think I was right, I'd back off. You understand? And so for me, in this situation, like, I think that's just weak. Like, if you would not argue something that you know is right, like, I would keep going back and forth with this person. I'm going to try and save your life. Like, my job, I'm not going to let it go. You just go be a whore, then. You just go be a criminal, a drug dealer, nigga. Go pop all the whores you want to. I'm not going to let my brother do that. I'm not going to let my sister do that. If I can help them and I love them that much, nigga, I'm going to argue. We'll just be some arguing fools. But you don't want to do that. If you argue and that child or that brother or that sister decides to go their own way, if it's your wife and she decides, you know what, I'm going to go and I'm going to go stay with my mother. I'm not coming back to this madness. Should no man tell me nothing. No problem. She can do that. But if she does leave, don't go get with somebody else. Don't go have sex with somebody else. You go and you take as much time as you want to, and then be reconciled back with your husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever argument, whatever fight shouldn't stop that. If you're a halfway decent sister, if you're a halfway decent brother, you need some time. You go do that. You know what I'm saying? But your wife shouldn't go and sleep with nobody else. You want to go stay at your folk house for a minute, no problem. You know what I'm saying? That's not a license for that woman to go and get with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So keep going from there.
Come. Verse 12. But to the rest speak I, not the Lord. If any brother hath a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away. And the woman which hath an husband that believeth not, and if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him.
Right. So either one, if either one of us is in the truth, if I'm in the truth and my woman is not in the truth, and I want to deal with her and she want to deal with me, regardless, we got two opposing views. We just argue all the goddamn time. Just argue. Don't put her away. Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Don't be like, okay, I'm not fooling her because she's a Buddhist and I'm in the truth. Listen, if she's pleased to dwell with you, meaning she's going to be there, she's not going to go whore on you, and you ain't going to put her away because you can't. Listen, you go ahead and you deal with her righteously, you know what I'm saying? Deal with her how you're supposed to. Let her do what she's going to do, and vice versa for a woman and her man. If a woman is in the truth and her man is, you know, a Christian or a drug dealer or whatever, a Muslim or whatever, and she just wants to deal with, that's her husband, regardless of what he believes at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? No need to separate. No need for us to be apart just because of our opposing views. You know what I'm saying? You like this, we already married. It's too damn late. I'm like that. I changed my mind at some point. It's too late. We're married. You're supposed to be married until death do you part, right? So if that's the case, you done. You stay with them. You deal with them the best way you can. You fight and you argue and you disagree about everything, but you still together. All right, keep going.
Verse 14. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Else were your children unclean, but now are they holy. 15. But if the unbelieving depart, let him depart. A brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases.
All right, so this is the part that we needed. If the unbelieving depart, let them depart. If somebody does not agree with the, what you're saying, as a man being the head, it would be, your wife, of course, and she's not listening. She doesn't want to follow, what doesn't want to respect you as being in control, as being the head and telling her what to do or what not to do. If she don't believe that, she believes what Oprah got to say, let her go. She gonna go. She gonna go and forget that. We broke up. I'm done with you. And she believes that she can go get with another man. Let her go. You're not under bondage. You don't owe her anything anymore. She wants to leave, let her go. Vice versa. The woman, if for a woman has to be married to that husband until he dies. I don't care how many wives he get, whatever the case is, she cannot leave him unless he dies. So if this man is like, girl, I'm done with you. I'm breaking up with you. You was never my wife. We was dating, girls. Forget what you talking about in that truth. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? You his girlfriend to him. No problem. He wants to go and not deal with you anymore. Sisters, y'all come and get counsel. Let us know the whole situation, and we will let you know that you are, like the scripture is saying, not under bondage in such situations. This brother is gone. He don't see you as his wife, this, that, and the third. This is what Paul was talking about. There are people that don't believe what you believe. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. We let the unbelieving depart. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Like, nobody's holding that sister to be there with that man. He's controlling her. But you could have just gone and been the whore that you were. I think it came back that the kids wasn't his or something. I don't know. Either way, what is the big dilemma? You know what I'm saying? You go and you do what it is you want to do, man. But understand that the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High was set up for a reason. It was set up to protect you. It was set up to make sure that somebody else had the responsibility and the weight of making sure that you were taken care of. And if you don't want that, if you would rather it be the other way around and you want to be empowered and you want to go and fight and you want to shoot and you want to think, no problem. Think for yourself. Do whatever it is you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But it was set up for that reason. Them kids want to go and do that, you let them do it, man. Understand? After telling. All right. So we can drop that. Give me was I holding something else?
No.
All right, give me Ecclesiasticus. I'm staying here for a minute. I know there's another one I needed in the milk real quick too. I believe it's, I'll get that one in a second. Ecclesiasticus, give me, I think it's 26. All right, let me check sound. I don't know.
26, 25.
All right, 26. Not sure, man. Which one I needed, man. It might not be 26. Speaking on all this control, I'm trying to get what I was looking for was the scriptures on, what a man's job is as far as, okay, y'all can give it to me, but I know it's another one. I'm going to get the other one. Go ahead and give me what you had. What you said, 26 and what? I don't think I need that one.
Yeah, that's virtuous.
Yeah, you go ahead and give me one. That's too wild.
The book of Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 26 and verse 1. Blessed is the man that haveth a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled. A virtuous woman rejoice her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace.
Right, like man, this is like, man, it's a blessing, man. Like your brothers that got wonderful wives out there, man, do not take them for granted. You understand? Like there's a lot of disgustingness out here, but that's a blessing, man, to have someone who makes your life easier, man. Like having that help that's there for you, man. You willing to give your life, but she willing to give her life for you, like, and you won't let her do it. You know what I'm saying? That should be the only argument we have. Like, no, baby, I love you more. I love you way more. Now I'm gonna die for you. I won't let you die because I'm gonna die first. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a double life. You know what I'm saying? Like your life expectancy, man. It's way better. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, when I'm down, she's there. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if I didn't have that good woman, you know what I'm saying, then, you know what I'm saying, I'd probably die from stress, you know what I'm saying, die from a goddamn heart attack or something because of all the things that I got to deal with. But having that rest, that pillar of rest, it says it in the scriptures, you know what I'm saying, having that help meet is something that is peace. And, you know, like, what did it say, a double, what did it call it? It says, the number of his days shall be double. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, we die early. You know what I'm saying? Get you a good woman. That's why we die so early, because where is she at? I need to find her. You know what I'm saying? A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. All right, keep going.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and verse 3. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Most High.
Listen, that's why, man, coming into the truth is such a wonderful thing, man. It's the best place to find a wife. Whatever clubs and whatever else you was finding at the Walmart, you know what I'm saying, which is the other club, you know what I'm saying, wherever you was finding wives before, that's why you got baby mamas today. You understand? You come into the truth and you start serving the Most High, man. Listen, I'm not saying you can't find a good woman at the Walmart. What I am saying is that you don't know what a good woman looks like until you come into the truth, until you start serving the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, in the world, you'll meet a woman at the 7-Eleven and end up having sex with her that night and be wondering why, you know what I'm saying, things didn't work out. You know what I mean? Well, it's because you don't know how to choose a woman. You're just moving through life, you know what I mean, without any wisdom, without any standards at all. Where you come into the truth, you will get a good wife, and it's given to those that fear the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't taking no shorts. All right, keep reading.
Verse 4. Whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart towards the Most High, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance.
Okay, you can skip down to. Oh, never mind. I guess you can keep reading through. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 5. There be three things that mine heart feareth, and for the fourth I have sore afraid. And for the fourth I was sore afraid. A slander of a city.
Right. This is what one of the three that he fears, right? The slander of a city. Keep going.
Come. The gathering together of an unruly multitude.
Scary.
A false accusation. All these are worse than death.
Good night.
But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman.
Right. Listen, this nigga said all three of them was worse than death, which I guess okay. I'll take it, man. The slander of a city, I ain't even sure what that is. Like, I guess him being in rulership, he understands what that is. Like somebody saying that America is, you know, harborers of terrorists or something like that, or you know what I'm saying? What was the other one? He did slander of a city, the gathering together of an unruly multitude. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a mob that cannot be suppressed and they coming after you, it's a scary thing, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And then also too, a false accusation. Listen, I done had them. All very scary, brother. You know what I'm saying? Very scary things. And I guess in some cases you would just rather die. I don't know about that, nigga. I like living, you know what I'm saying? I like to fight too much to die. So, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna die, you know what I'm saying? I expect it to be quick because I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? But the gathering together of unruly multitude of false accusation, all these are worse than death. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman. And, you know, we all know, we've seen it. Again, the scripture talked about there's no like basic fury like a wicked woman who's mad, you know what I'm saying? And then what makes her even more mad than anything is another woman. Like there's nothing worse to a woman than another woman. Like that is just horrible about anything. It ain't got to be over no man. Don't think it's got nothing to do with you all the time. Sometimes, you know, you just got better shoes than she got or something. And it's just horrible. Everybody looking at her, you know what I'm saying, giving her attention, and you know what I mean, she's getting none. It's nothing worse than that. The things that she would do or say or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like this is what Solomon understood thousands of years ago, right? A woman being jealous of, I told you I've been watching Love and Hip Hop. I told you. See that all the time on there. Like it's just jealousy. Like, and it ain't even nothing serious. Like it's really like the cameramen and the producers think that this girl's situation is more interesting to watch than the other one. So the other one will come up with some stupid reason to show up at their event or whatever. I'll be cracking up like, man, these women are crazy. Like you just keep going back and forth because you jealous of another broad just getting shine, like just getting 15 minutes on the camera. It has nothing to do with anything. You know what I'm saying? They all got money. They got, you know, the pick of whatever brother they want to get with, whatever car they want to drive, whatever. But this bitch over here, she just, all right, whatever. It's a grief and a sorrow of heart is what Solomon said. Like, this is rough. This is I got to deal with this. Imagine if one of them was yours. That's rough. Damn, keep going.
Look at Ecclesiastes chapter 26 and verse 6. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman. In a scourge of the tongue, which communicated with all.
Mm-hmm.
An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion.
You know what a yoke is, right? What's a yoke?
It's something it's something you put on like a cow or something to control.
Right. Like, I mean, like, you know, where's that? There's a picture we got up here somewhere. Is that the one right behind you? I got these shades on. Right behind you, Shakar. I mean, Sharatazah.
He has the, okay, the chain. No, it's like a yoke.
That's a yoke.
Yeah.
It's a yoke of iron.
Yeah, yoke of iron, right.
Okay, so just imagine somebody grabbing that and just, damn, bruh, that's rough. You can't do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't understand like what they're doing to our women, man. That's why I brought this subject up, man, because what they're doing to our women is making them this. Like, I don't think they would naturally really be like this, like all the time. Like, of course, you got exceptions and stuff like this, but this is the norm amongst Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is the norm for them to, you know, just, I got to run things. Ain't nobody going to run nothing with me, but I'm going to run everything. You understand? The sister just told me, man, sis, what did you tell me about your mom What they call her?
Oh, la patrona.
La patrona, which means what?
The boss.
The who?
The boss.
Nigga, it's rough. Like, and the whole thing is she can't be the boss unless men don't exist or unless the man that she's with ain't trying to argue. He don't want no smoke. Just okay. It's okay. You got it. You do what you want to do, baby. You know what I'm saying? And our people are destroyed because of it. Because everything around us, every religion, every philosophy, every government pushes this narrative, pushes this whole thought process that the weaker one, the one that falls for everything, the one that you don't want to get them mad. Like they talk about us like war. Like if a woman was ruling something, bruh. Y'all watch Love and Hip Hop? Bro, y'all gotta watch that. You got to watch it, bro. I didn't think so either when it was on. They got reruns on, man, on Pluto. Now I hate giving them plugs, but listen, this is what I will tell you. I ain't gotta watch it. This is what I will tell you though, brother. You never see niggas fight on that. Like Love and Hip Hop, it's not like Basketball Wives or this or that. And the third word is just women because ain't no women hip hop stars. It's like one over the last 20 years. Okay. It's all the brothers. Damn Benzino and all these producers and all of that. But they women going to blows all the time. The brothers never fight. The brothers, you can't name one fight between the brothers that are the hip hop parts of this shit. Bruh, it be the women. You talking about nigga, if they ran something, we'll be fights all the time. Nigga, I'm trying to tell you, brother. I don't know who pushed that, but I'm telling you, we've got to, you know what I'm saying, as men of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? I understand white men like to fight over everything, oil, this, that, third, whatever. But as men of the Lord, like nigga, the only thing that we should be fighting is these religions, these philosophies, these powers and principalities that are taking our women by a yoke and just shaking them and making them, that are taking our children and turning them into drug dealers and whores and every other vile and disgusting thing on this earth, man. Like, and without these laws, statutes, and commandments, without this wisdom, you know what I'm saying, that we learn in the truth by serving and fearing the Most High, brother, we're no good to them, man. We can't do them no good. And if you don't got the, cojones to stand up, you know what I'm saying, and be able to have a nigga be mad at you and to have, your woman not talk to you or whatever the case may be, in order to, stand for what the Most High is saying, give that warning that he told you to give, brother, you're worth nothing. You understand? Like, you are absolutely pointless on this earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading. We got some more on this. We got a little bit of time.
Verse 6. But a grief of heart is a sorrow, and sorrow is a woman that is jealous of another woman, and a scourge of the tongue which communicated with all. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her hearty looks and eyelids.
Right. Okay. So all of this, man, this is how you spot it. Like I said, when I'm watching this talk show, I'm just spotting, what has happened to our women. This is just how you spot them. This is what you teach your women not to be. You know what I'm saying? Like what we're reading right here, Solomon is like, man, I done seen women. I done dealt with a bunch of them. This is how you know. This is how you're going to be able, this is the wisdom on how you're going to be able to choose a good wife. Like it's talking to you right here. You know what I'm saying? So he's giving you all the clues and the keys to see a bad one. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, here's a bad one, right? A woman that's jealous over another woman, that's got something to say, a scourge with the tongue, with the communication with all. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these type, when an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro, he that have hold of her as though he held a scorpion. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just dangerous. You never know when you're gonna get stung, man. A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causeth great anger. So if your woman likes to drink too much and she gets drunk, like there's nothing wrong with having a drink. Your woman want to have a drink, let her have a drink. But she's one of those that has no discipline and no control, and you can't tell her nothing, it's gonna cause great anger, man. Some stuff gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Learn to choose. Don't pick your woman at the bar, genius. You know what I'm saying? If she at the bar all the damn time, nigga, you're gonna have problems. I'm just telling you. You know what I mean? And well, really just her being drunk, not being at the bar, but you get the point though. All right. All right. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. That was that countenance that we was reading about before. Like the whoredom of a woman, meaning she would take anybody. She would listen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? It didn't even necessarily got to do with sex all the time. Like the whoredom of a woman, the Most High says that we as men were like a whore to him. Because why? We went and listened to other gods. We followed after our woman in the garden. You know what I'm saying? So the whoredom of a woman is going to be, you'll know it by her haughty looks. Meaning like she just the stuff. Like she just look like all the time like she's above everything and everybody else, man. And her eyelids, you know what I'm saying? You know, when the broad roll her eyes at you, all of that. That's how you know about her whoredoms. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you can't really tell her nothing. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I be watching, I like watching them gold digger pranks on Facebook. Love them. Love them. Because you be seeing this. Them haughty looks and them eyelids, that be them. Them gold diggers or whatever, she's just a whore. She will leave her husband, the cat that she with, because of the car you drive. Nigga, I love it. I love watching it because it's here. I learned that wisdom here. I don't have to have a car or nothing. Just gotta go and find out. Go talk to a sister. Go find out. Hey, shalom, sis. Hey, you know, we got a school going up. All right. No sweat, sis. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy whoredom and out. You know what I mean? So the whoredom of a woman may be known by her haughty looks and eyelids. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in shape straightly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Same thing. Like this is telling you how to control your women, not just your wife, but also your daughters. You understand? If your daughter is like her mother, so like I know I'm going, listen, y'all can throw in any comments, any questions on this joint. I'm taking everything. I don't care. Here it is. You can love it. You can hate it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? This is the words of the Most High. They are not my words, man. You know what I'm saying? It say, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly. Right? Just like we read in the other scripture about the mother. Don't give a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Well, if your daughter is like her, don't give her liberty either. Keep her in straitly. You tell her the same way you're supposed to tell that woman. No, baby girl, you can't do nothing. Can I date? Hell no, you can't. Goddamn date nothing. You dating shit. Put that just listen. You want to go to the pool? Cool. Put a dress down to your ankles on and make sure you got everything on. Go ahead and get in the pool. I'm not happy. See how you laughing? It's funny. I'm dead. Hey, somebody might say that. Not necessarily me, you know what I'm saying? But somebody might say that. That's his business. That's his man. Give me the possession one real quick. Hold your finger where you at, because I'm gonna finish this up. Give me the, you know what I'm saying? When a man gets a wife, I believe it's in 24. See, in Ecclesiastes 24, all you got to do is go one page back. But I'm going to finish this up. The whoredom, okay, wait a minute. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Like, abuse herself is such a heavy term. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's going to go and do this. You, of course, would never have this to happen to her. but she's going to abuse herself. She's going to get high. She's going to do whatever she want to do. She's going to, be with this dude who's popular, or this. She's going to get with this girl who, I don't know. End of the day, she's going to hurt herself is the point. You know what I'm saying? And if I can help it, I'm going to help her. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep her in. I'm going to watch my daughter. I know she has a window in her room. No, leave that goddamn door open. The hell you closing doors around here for? Privacy for what? Leave that goddamn door open. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm putting one of them joints on the window. Them alarms that go off with the beep, beep, beep. Got your black ass because I love you. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm right. I know you think I'm wrong, baby girl. But I can't let that happen to you if I can at all. She's going to have to be as, wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove in order to get past me. She's going to have to be as subtle as that serpent was in order to get past me because I love her that much. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't putting no chains on the door. I ain't putting no chains on the window, but I'm going to have something wake me up so I can go catch her ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all better I don't know, man. Y'all know women be putting GPSs on your black ass. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah.
I said, well, when I found that one out, somebody told me that. Like, no, sir. She can put a GPS. Get the hell out of here. Whatever. Don't care. Because it ain't your job to watch over me, but it's my job to watch over you. So you want to know where I'm at? Lord be with you. I hope you can handle it. Anyway. Huh?
Yeah.
Come on, Nishak. I know you want some of that. Nigga like Nishak don't play no games either. You know what I'm saying? He ran into me. He was like, nigga, I'm in the right place, man. That's where we gotta go. Listen, it's nothing to play with, man. Like, we love our people too much, you know what I'm saying, in order to let them abuse themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't let you abuse yourself, brother. Like, I'd die first before I let something happen to you. You know what I'm saying? If I can help it. If you that close to me, you know what I'm saying? If it's my responsibility. And as your woman and as your child, that's your responsibility. Any of you brothers or sisters, you come into the I.S.U.P.K up on the Commander General Yahanna here in Florida, it's my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure. You know what I mean? So, watch over an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Right? So you're going to have to watch her. You're going to have to supervise her. And you're going to see. Somebody give me impudent, because I can't define that. Y'all should impudent. Y'all know what it means? What does impudent mean? It's not impotent, it's impudent. Impudent. Impotent is not strong, not potent, but impudent. Okay. That you're gonna have to watch over, which I'm sure y'all get the spirit of it, but watch over an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Like, it shouldn't be a shock. Like, your daughter go out and get pregnant, don't be surprised. Nigga. Your wife go out and whore on you and whatever, don't be surprised if she trespass against you. You find out she got a whole case of whole clothes in her trunk. She go out and dress how you wanted to, and then all right, you wear what I want you to, you can go out. And you catch her on Instagram with a damn, you know what I'm saying, cleavage two-piece on, don't be surprised. Don't marvel at this, because this is what they do. But what you should be worried about is you doing your job. You telling her, like, nah, I didn't want you to. That way, her blood is not on your hands. Some nigga snatch her up, you know what I'm saying, sell her on the black market, have his way with her, whatever he want to do, this, that, and the third. It's not on you, brother. You shouldn't feel guilty at the funeral. You understand? Like, nigga, at the funeral, you'll be there like, most people, like, it's all my fault. You will be clear. You know what I'm saying? You will be fine. Yeah, man. You got it?
Come. Impudent.
Mm-hmm.
Webster's Dictionary, marked by contemptuous or cocky, boldness, or disregard of others.
Proud. Look, that's a good man. That's a hell of a definition. Give it to me one more time.
Come. Impudent, marked by contemptuous.
Yeah.
Or cocky, boldness.
Cocky, bold. Go ahead.
or disregard of others.
They don't care about nothing else. Selfish bastard. You understand? Like, you have to watch. If your woman or your daughter is like that, if they don't care about nobody else except what it is they want, which you'll see it a lot if you pay attention, that's really all it is. They might say they love you and, you know what I'm saying, they care about this, that, and the third, but really all they care about is just tell them no one time. That's when you'll figure it out. All they want is to do what it is they want to do. They don't care about what you think. All they care about is what they think at the end of the day. So you have to watch for that. And then once you see it, don't be shocked when they go and do what it is they want to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. We dropped that. What else on this control, man? What else did I call for?
Ecclesiasticus 36 and 24.
36. That's where else it is. I know there's something in 24 too, but yeah, 36. I forgot about 36. Got a ton of stuff. 36. What's 24? Go ahead, you got it. Whatever you got it, you can read it.
Come. Ecclesiasticus chapter 36 and verse 24. He that getteth a wife begetteth a possession.
Oh, it's verse 24. That's what I was saying. Oh, okay. All right. Verse 36 and 24, right? He that getteth a wife begins a possession, right? So that's another thing they love to say, man. Like, you don't own me, nigga. Well, you don't love the Lord, then you don't serve the Lord, because that's exactly what God says. God says, what?
He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession.
Begins a what?
Possession.
Yeah, that is ownership. Like, I own you. What the hell it is? I got kids. I own their ass. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you put your name, even in Esau's world, right? When you get married, what happens? First thing.
Swap, sir. She takes your name.
What does that mean?
She's your possession.
Yes, it does. You just put your name on it. It's like putting a stamp on that damn thing.
So
This belongs to Johnson, nigga, right here. Nigga. Like, you just took her father's name off of her, who possessed her before,
Right.
And now I put mine on it. Here go me now. Nigga, that's me now. You understand? That's what that's the vibe. That's the spirit behind that. That's why they do it like that. You belong now. What do you think a nigga's name is? What do you think your name is as a nigga or a spit or savage Native American? What do you think your last name is? Please.
It's your slave master's name.
It's your slave owner's name. The man who owned you put his name on you. Now your name is Toby, what the hell ever it is. That's what it is. Kizzy so-and-so. That's your damn name. Because he has possession of you. He owns you. Well, it's the same thing with the marriage. It's the same thing with your children. Why do the children take the last name of the father and not the mother? Because the mother is already owned by the father. Those are his kids. He puts his name on them. They belong now unto me. These are my kids. That's what it is. So, once again, it was already said way in the beginning. The Most High set it up this way. This rank and this order was set up for a reason. The head of every man is Christ. The head of every woman is the man. And the head of Christ is the Most High. It was always set up this way. You understand? And what is it? Second, we'll get that one last. I'll end up with that one. Go ahead. Read that one more time.
Come. Ecclesiasticus chapter 36 and verse 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest.
There it is. That's what she's supposed to be, man. She's supposed to be a pillar of rest. And the days of my life should double when I get a wife. Not like I'm living in, rather live in a house with a lion and a dragon. You know what I'm saying? When I get a wife, I begin a possession. She belongs unto me. If I tell her to go here, she should go here. If I tell her not to go there, she shouldn't go there. If I say wear this, you should wear that. You understand? That's what it is. You belong unto me. Same thing with my children. Same thing with my slaves. You know what what I'm saying? It sounds rough to everybody. Does anybody understand like the point, like what that really means? Slaves, children, woman. What does that mean? Does that mean that I'm better than slaves, or I'm better than the woman, or better than my children? What is the point of me owning and having possession of them? What does it mean? What is that?
Sir. I mean, that's, you've been put in a position to rule over them for a time.
For what reason? Why?
Because the Most High set it up that way.
True that. Why do I rule over them?
To save their life.
That's better. Here's the point. I have a responsibility for them. I might not need to save their life, but I'm responsible for it. Nothing might not ever happen to my children. But guess what? If it does, if they're ever in danger, it's me first. If these is my slaves, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you can't, what are you doing? Nah, hell nah. Clap. What? You know what I'm saying? Back the hell up. You ain't taking this is my serve. This is, you know what I'm saying? No. That's the point. I've been put in a position to make sure that servant has food in their mouth and clothes on their back and a roof over their head. It's my job. I'm responsible for them. How the hell can they work for me if I'm not feeding them? If I'm not clothing them? How are their children going to go to college unless I give them money? It's my job. I do that. It's a position of authority. It's a position of responsibility. It's not that I'm better. I'm just in a different position. I play this role over here. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Any more on that?
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled.
Oh man, that's right. Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled. Meaning what? The hedge is your hedge in front of your house. This is the boundary. It's the hedge. Outside my house, put a fence. It's another way of saying it. It's a fence. But where there is no hedge, meaning if I don't have this hedge here, anybody can come in is what it is. You can call it, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, give me hedge, Isupk, give me hedge real quick. See if it's in the Bible dictionary first, but I want to see if there's something more primitive of it, because the only thing I know about a hedge is the bushes. But in this scripture where it's saying it, where there is no hedge, the possession is spoiled, right? Like, yeah, it's basically, it's like a defense. It's like a fence. It's something that everything that belongs unto me is supposed to be within these boundaries. It's supposed to be within this hedge. So if I don't put something up, then, you know, like, okay, perfect example for just a bush hedge. I'm keeping niggas off my grass. It's my grass. If I don't put this hedge up, niggas gonna be walking all through my grass all day. Now we're gonna put this up so they can't even step on it. They ain't even walking on my grass. I don't want them stepping on my damn grass. I'm gonna put this right here. That's the best way that I could explain like the bush hedge. But I wanted to see if there was any other definition for it as well.
Mm-hmm. Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, page 222. Hedge, loose stone walls without mortar.
Good night. See? All I know is bushes. I had no idea it had anything to do with a stone. But yeah, stone wall, a loose stone wall with no mortar. Okay, keep going.
Or cut, thrown branches or thorny bushes, common as hedges and fences. In Palestine, the word can be rendered fence, wall, or hedge.
Okay, so basically, like the best way that you can look at it is a deterrent, right? Like it's not really stopping you. Like a bush hedge is there. You ain't going to walk on the grass. It's a deterrent, but you could jump over. You could walk straight through it if you wanted to. A stone wall with no mortar is just you got the stones on top of each other, but it's not solid. You could, you know what I mean? The sticks or whatever, But the whole thing is that it's a deterrent, and that's how you should be with your woman. You know what I'm saying? With your children, you can't keep them. You can't stop your children from doing anything it is they really want to do. If they don't respect you, if they don't love you, if they don't serve the Most High, then yeah, don't marvel if they go against you. It's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You did it. You know what I'm saying? But you do have a job to do, man. And your job is not to be silent and let that woman just go as she pleases. You know what I'm saying? Do what she wants to do, or those children or those brothers under you to go as they will and do what they want to do whenever they want to do. Your job is at least to give a warning from the mouth of the Lord that, listen, nigga, I'm in charge. And you lucky Yahushua ain't sitting on the throne here on earth right now, because nigga, you probably lose your head. But right now, it's a little hedge here for you. I'm going to deter you from this. You're going to end up with a whole lot of arguing and a whole lot of loud talk if you want to go ahead through with this. But end of the day, let the unbelieving depart, man. You understand? So, I mean, that's what we doing. We going out on these streets, man, trying to put up a hedge for brothers and sisters. Let them do with it what they will. You know what I'm saying? With that, I'm going to pass the class over to the guard.
Clap it up.
Sorry, right. We're in the I.S.U.P.K. Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, starting out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are under Commanding General Yohanna, and we are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to learn and shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, they are to speak, they are to seek counsel from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find that in the book of Numbers, chapter 18 and verse 21. Also in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Ma'ashra means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department. Priest fund. It's a free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatever amount you'd like to give. Upcoming holy convocations. We have the Passover, April 24th. And then we have the Feast of Unleavened Bread from April 25th, preceding 7 days. You must eat unleavened bread. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, they are to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. With that, we're going to send up a courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, macho, which means to stand. Macho Shabbat. Macho. Barak. Yahweh Shabbat Shabbat.
How about you?
Y'all to the top, which means hands down. Sisters can stand. Men of Israel, we're going to send up a courtesy salute to the sisters that are in the class. Men of Israel, Majo Shabbat, Majo, Barak, which means, Most High, watch over you in the name of Yahushua. With that, class dismissed.
I gotta get the sister.
Yeah, I got you.
You already got it? Yeah, I'm looking for it.